The reality is that we, over the last number of years, have seen supermajorities and one-party rule in this state put us in a position where we create bad public policy. We take some of the best and brightest that we have in this building and we put them to second class because they belong to the wrong party. That's inexcusable. It creates bad public policy like 3508 and ultimately leads to a bad bill like 1007. The fact is that the voters want this repealed. They want 3508 repealed. But instead, what are we going to do? In a hyper-politicized environment, a hyper-partisan environment, we're going to kick this thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to suspend 3508 until the elections are passed, and then the policy goes back into effect. That's the only way I can read this bill. So what we do is we suspend it through the election season, and as soon as the election season's over, it pops back up again. And the reality is that this is not good work. This is not good work. This does not reflect well on us. It definitely doesn't reflect well on the state Senate. The fact is that bad public policy is created in extreme partisan situations. This policy, this whole criminal justice debate, is done in a way that eliminates opportunity for the public and for the majority of this body to have its will. We all know that if Senator Cruz's motion to introduce an amendment to this bill on this floor was put on this floor, that a majority of this body would have voted with Senator Cruz and would have repealed 3508 today. We know from polling that a majority of the voters in this state, overwhelming, would vote today to repeal 3508. But there has not been an opportunity to have that debate. There has not been an opportunity for the public to have input on this bill. I mean, I can't believe that we can have a bill on the floor that basically went through Ways and Means, stripped out an opportunity for a minority report on a policy bill like this, turned around, has no public hearing on the substance of what we see in this bill, then turns around, comes to this floor, and we can't have an opportunity to have a debate on what really the majority of us want. Colleagues, this is one of those situations where it's clearly defined that a minority in this building and in this state have used the parliamentary rules in a partisan way, using supermajorities and one-party rule to jam through policy that the majority of us, the majority of the legislature, and the majority of the state do not agree with. And I would say this is a black eye on the Oregon State Senate. Thank you.